What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Dark Green Poo back again to watch season 4, episode 4 of Bungo Stray Dogs. Guys, I am finally here early. I'm maybe like 10 minutes after release. My schedule or my sleep schedules has been kind of like different or fixed. I should say, where I'm actually awake in the morning, so I'm able to watch as soon or the same day that it comes out, and like very recently when it comes out. So, anyways, guys, I'm here. Sorry, I have to fix my wire here. I am here. I am ready to watch this. We're gonna go back into the present in Bungo Stray Dogs. So yeah, the flashback was dope, but I mean, we're, we're ready for the main characters, right? We're ready. Anyways, let's just get this started, guys. I'll give you the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, last episode we death a convulsion. Yeah, last episode we got the murder and all of the powers. I am the angel of murder. Who the remember if remember Fyodor said that it's not V, it's 5, right? It's a banger. It just starts off just like hype. What the hell? I feel like it's starting like at the chorus. Anyways, yeah, last episode we just got the conclusion um of Rampo and Fukuzawa, and like the explanation of what's really going on, right, with the cop and how I literally thought that was Fyodor the whole time. Maybe he took his costume though. Maybe he took that cop's costume because I remember Fyodor showing up in a cop costume only to like who did he hurt? Did he like stab at Sushi, or like he? I know he attacked somebody. I don't remember who it was, but yeah. So I literally thought that was Fyodor. Um, but yeah, last episode we just got the conclusion of the flashback, um, and how much of a boss Rampo is, to be honest. And we also got that like relationship between Rampo and Fukuzawa, right? And Rampo, even though he knew Fukuzawa was coming, Fukuzawa doesn't like Rampo risking his life like that, right? And you saw their bond, especially when Rampo practically started crying in Fukuzawa's arms because I feel like he felt that Fukuzawa was disappointed in him. It disappointed in him, and you know when your parents hit you with that, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. You know, like ah. Who is this? Is this like Is this Get you out of here? You know the guy from Kunikita? You know the guy from Bleach? First suspect. Hmm. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot all that. Fyodor set this all up, man. Fyodor, man. I mean, sometimes you just got to give it up to him, right? Like, what an asshole. But this guy is next level. And he even, like, fooled Rampo. We'll capture him. Like, yeah, I think I mentioned it. Uh, nice. Because you're innocent, first off. Yeah, he is pissed that Fyodor tricked him. The girl wouldn't have died. Yep, he's pissed that Fyodor tricked him. And I kind of said this also. There, that is the little blind spot in Rampo's abilities, right? Is that wait? Sorry, please, Poe. Um, that's Rampo. Uh, like that's a blind spot in his abilities where he could be given fake information, right? And then he'll make his own conclusions. It makes sense, but he takes right, he can't really decipher Sorry, I'm like reading and also trying to assess my thoughts. In the cannibalism incident. So I ran away. These two, man. These two are hilarious. But yeah, Rampo can't really distinguish between what's fake information and what's real. So based on what he's given of what seems to be real, he can deduce from there. Evidence destroys an expert in information manipulation. He loves Ranpo because he's the only one that figures him out. Rude. Exactly. Well, then that means he would know because he's that type of guy. A skeevy little grunt. Yeah. Say something funny. Oh, whoops. Here we go. He loves, I mean, he loves the 1v1. Mystery. I'd rather play with the kids in the neighborhood. And we know that he doesn't like to do that. Whoa. So did he like prophesize his death? Got strangled. Yeah, yeah. He had him figured out. Kendaichi. And there he is. He's interested. Ranpo, he needs to be exhilarated mentally. Right? Can't be too bored. Tomorrow. So you had to already know. He wants to take the book. Interesting. Oh, whoever sold you the book is the one that your excellent assistant told me. Huh. He figured everything out in just like sentences. I found it at an auction. Oh yeah, underground auction because there's a freaking weird ass book, weird ass chapter. He's not gonna do that. For chapter 4, Master Architect. He's that strong? I mean, that's rich. The guild, man. I wonder how much money he had. A bright red envelope. What was his name again? Francis. I wonder how Francis. This is what we saw in the. That's what we saw in the trailer. Yo, crazy. It's the same guy. Yeah, he looked familiar. Well, damn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so the guy that they thought was the one selling the fourth chapter is the one that jumped off. Hmm. So was that what Rampo was saying, that he was the friend that took the fourth chapter? I was kind of talking a lot, so it's kind of weird trying to get everything. But who's this? He's tickling him. Don't kill me. Bro, he's not even like trying to stop him. Nah. Because the perpetrator called them ahead of time. Ah. So I wouldn't touch the body. But I see. Hmm. Came off as he was falling. Right? I don't get it. What, was it loose? But the other one was. Ah. They're trying to change it. Hmm. So they made him change shoes to throw him off. Yeah, because he's been fooled before. He doesn't want to fall for it again. Ah. Ah. So it was a fake, right? That they threw over. Oh, so he's right there. Why do you gotta wear the suit though? You're very noticeable. Just forging that face was a ton of work. Who are you? Yo, he knew that Rampo would find it. The demon of the north. The perfect crime. This is the first time we're finally seeing the powers, right? After in the fourth season, like we're seeing the logos and the, not the logos, but like, the transcribed like things, symbols. What is this? The perfect crime. So does this delete evidence? Because, right, perfect crime. So that means no evidence to be found of. So is that what he's getting rid of? Like, do those get rid of camera footage, fingerprints, maybe, and everything that would be deduced in a crime? There you go. He doesn't know. So this is the guy that tricked Rampo in the first place, right? That, like, with the fake IDs to erase the evidence of any crime. Yeah, see? Yeah. So that's probably what he did to trick Rampo in the first place, right? Because I feel like Rampo could have been able to detect it. To speak of why Fyodor let me capture him. Fyodor let me capture him. Okay, so we're getting a flashback into the present. Okay. Is this when he was breaking out the first time? He made that guy hang himself? Crazy. Fyodor's next level. Okay. They don't know. It's not part of the 5? He's very valuable to criminals. Oh! I will never appear in public. He's already down, but he already has conditions. Does it, that's fine. He needs his ability. Flee overseas. A week after. The day after. Oh, okay. He needs some time. Who? Is that the author? Or is that somebody else? So he's taking the evidence. Yeah, so it erases the camera, it erases like the fingerprints and everything. But we know he doesn't need the glasses. Literally. Well, not really, but nah, he's more than that. He's the boy, man. Nah, he doesn't care. Oh, time to give up. You can deal with this mess. Is it actually hurting his brain though, or maybe he already thought about it? Let's see, man. Come on, Ranpo. Before I change my face in the organization. Oh, so they think it's him. Oh, he changed his face. Plastic surge. He has to figure him out though. Oh, so it was him. Oh, damn. You could hear it. Bruh. Hey there, got him. Yeah, see? No way. No way that... Let's see. Okay. He doesn't know how... he doesn't know how to take the bus. Nah. Yeah, he's... Yeah, right? I think Ramp already knows. You should tell him, be like, actually, maybe there's one over there. That's hilarious. I don't want to walk. No, he doesn't know how to take the bus. Yeah. You met your match, buddy. There you go. Of another human being. And he's watching it. He's like, what? Someone I shouldn't have. Kind of. I'm not gonna lie. Rampo is a different level. Who's picking him up? Fyodor? Nope. Fyodor wouldn't show up and wouldn't be the one picking him up in the car. Edgar Allan Rampo. He's seen your car. You're not driving. Driving. He's going in with him. You good? It's hot, huh? He knows it's him. He's taking him to the agency. What do you want me to do? It's not like I want him here either. He's got him. Yay! I don't know. We'll see. Does Ranpo know? Can't you tell by his detective hat? And his Sherlock Holmes attire? Uh-oh. He's gifted with an ability of the reality-altering sort. There it is. He already know. Boils down to technique because it isn't a power. Yep. Smarts. Yep. Eh? Are you interested? The music. I like that. To believe he was dead. Okay. Push the double. He's there. That one moment. So where did the perpetrator get the envelope and the manuscript? The guy's house. He killed and stole it. It's done? I wanted Ranpo to just... See, the thing is with Ranpo, he's so unpredictable, right? Like, the way that I'm watching this, I'm like, oh man, Rampo's got him in his, like, wrapped around his finger. But Ranpo could just be like, yes, whoever gave him the manuscript is the one that killed him and stole it. But I don't know who it is. Like, but when I figure that out, then we'll have the killer. Like, I feel like that's what he's gonna say. Sorry, guys. Oh, I tried to look at the... I'm not looking at the animations, but I don't think they really spoil in the... Actually, no, I lied. When I was watching Spy Family, they spoiled in the ending for me a little bit. Sorry, guys. I was looking for the artist of the song. 10 gauge? Is that it? Because I know that's not that, because they usually, or they sound very similar to all the endings that all of the other Bungo Stray Dog seasons had, like vocally, and it kind of has like the same vibe, like that sad but like nice slow vibe. So it might be the same band or group or whatever. But yeah, that's what I was trying to look at. But yes, so I was trying to say that with Rampo's powers, he can't really decipher what's fake and what's real. But now seeing this, I might be wrong about that, because this guy that gets rid of any evidence, he's just the complete counter, the counter to Rampo, right? So because from what we know about Rampo, I mean his whole thing is that he could tell deception, right? Or like at least what people don't like to show to others. Like Fukuzawa, right? He knew Fukuzawa's past and all of that just from even though Fukuzawa doesn't act like that or didn't act like that when he first met Rampo, right? So that kind of counteracts my point of him not being able to decipher what's true, like true information, because Fukuzawa had a demeanor that was complete opposite of what he used to be. But Rampo was like the killing machine, but now he wasn't a killing machine. But Rampo was able to like not figure it out, but he was able to see that, right? He wasn't 100% sure, but he was kind of like because Fukuzawa asked like what do you know or what can you see about me, right? And then Rampo just he didn't say that that's what Fukuzawa's life was like, oh you're a murderer, whatever whatever. He was more like, this is what I feel that you are or that you were, but he wasn't 100% sure. But knowing Rampo, man, he's like 98, 99%. So yeah, so Fukuzawa, well, from through my eyes, he didn't really show anything like that. Um, any like killing intent, like his past life, but Rampo was able to see it. So, well, I guess with this, with like paperwork, I'm thinking specifically of season 3 and when Kunikita he got framed, right? It's because Rampo got tricked with the papers. So with the papers, it's kind of harder to tell whether it's faked. Um, and again, this guy's power could have helped with that, with the getting rid of the evidence type of thing. Because even Rampo was able to tell the shoes. Wild. But yeah. So this guy, I'm assuming, because Fyodor took him, was the one that got all the evidence removed on the pieces of paper that showed that those guys were. I forgot what they were supposed to be. Uh, but what I know is that they weren't what the paper said they were, right? So I feel like yeah, maybe I wasn't so right about Rampo being fed like false evidence that looks like it's real, because I feel like maybe he would have been able to see it. But yeah, this guy might have just completely he's just the complete counter to Rampo. So yeah, maybe I was a bit off about his powers, not knowing this guy's powers, right? Because I was talking about this in the beginning, right? In the beginning of the episode. But seeing his powers and his perfect crime, right? It just makes sense. And you see all these ghosts like going to the cameras, going to the dead body, and they're not be it's not being you can't really see it. Oh, whoops. You can't those little ghost things weren't noticeable, or I don't think they could be seen with like human eyes maybe. So so maybe yeah, see even the shoe, like the so I feel like they took out all the fingerprints and stuff, right? So yeah, I think he's just a complete counter to Rampo. Fyodor knows this because Fyodor kind of saw well, he saw Fukuzawa and Rampo start the whole ADA, so he's been watching from the beginning, right? So he counteracted that by getting this guy. So this guy, yeah, I feel like this perfect crime guy. I don't know, maybe he will come back in other episodes, but I think he's more of like a one and done, right? He's kind of like a Poe, in my opinion, where he has his little 2 3 episode arc, but then they're not that detrimental to the main story. Like Poe is detrimental to the story, but you know what I mean, right? Like he's not like a main villain, right? He's just like kind of he kind of ends up like comedic relief, or I mean we're getting it now with him, right? He thinks he's so smart and he got away with the perfect murder, and then Rampo's right there. He's like, oh crap, does he know? Right? Like so I feel like no, at least the vibe I'm getting that this guy, I forgot his name, but he's more of like a comedic relief type of character, and he's not really that serious of a villain. Um, again, that's just my opinion, just watching this episode. But I feel like the main guys that we have to look out for are the five, right? Are Fyodor and whoever the other four are, because yeah, they were mentioned since the birth of the ADA, right? So um, I feel like those will be the main issues, not this one-off guy. But maybe I'm wrong, because this guy's his power or his gift, it seems very very useful to to like people who commit crimes. It's just very useful. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see him more in the future, because again, I feel like the ADA relies heavily on Rampo. They've been saying this since the very beginning, since we first met Rampo, right? Like he's the reason why the detective agency um, is as renowned as they are. It's because of him, right? So since this is the perfect counter to Rampo, this guy, maybe we see him later in the future. Maybe Fyodor needs him more um, to fake more stuff, because I feel like having this guy or this fake criminal guy, the perfect crime guy, having him um just in the story in general, right? Because if he's like Poe, where he's not like a villain anymore, but he's kind of just like there. Um, there's no threat, right? There's no threat, in my opinion. There's no threat. But if Fyodor gets this guy out, this perfect crime guy out of the hands of Rampo, or like gets him out of the situation and keeps him, then like it kind of puts the ADA in a tough situation, because they can't believe everything that they see, right? It kind of puts Rampo out of commission, or like it just has you second guessing that, because Rampo he's kind of like, at least in the ADA side, he's kind of 100%. Right, this guy doesn't miss. Everything, every mystery, this guy knows as soon as he sees it. So not having that 100% that 100 percentile anymore, and having that second opinion, that second guess, I feel like that's perfect for Fyodor, because he just needs that little step ahead, right? And this is the perfect way to do it. So I don't know. This does say part one of part two, so, or part one. I don't know how many parts, maybe three. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. Don't tell me. I don't want to be spoiled. But yeah, I think that he is very. This is also how I felt about that one guy. What was his name? The little kid that I thought was the complete counter to Dazai, the one that if you touch him you get brainwashed, and it brings out like your deepest fears or whatever. Or Q? I think it might have been Q. Um, but I thought that he was going to be the perfect counter to Dazai, because Dazai, in my opinion, like back in the day or when I was watching it, I felt like he never really wanted to come to terms with his inner, when his other deeper thoughts or regrets or something, and and I thought that Q was gonna bring that out of him by touching him, right? Because touch, brainwash, deep, whatever. And then Q ended up just being a throwaway, just like, oh, you're just like set up for everyone to become zombies. Not that he's a throwaway. Maybe we'll see him later, but I just felt like I overhyped up Q to just be thrown out, right? And maybe I'm overhyping this guy just to be thrown out as well. But at least that's how I'm seeing these characters and how the story develops, and what could possibly be like detrimental to our team, to the ADA. And this guy seems very at least he could counter Rampo, and I feel like we have a lot of trust in Rampo, especially Dazai too, right? Dazai asks Rampo, he, even though his observation skills aren't as good as Rampo's, it's still very high up there. But it's just that last step that he can't see coming, that Rampo can. I remember this in the movie, I believe, right? When he saves, or he had, I forgot who he had in his hands. It might have been that third guy. Oh no, I don't remember. But he said it's up to Atsushi and whatever. Like I could only see up to this point. Oh no, no, it was Chuya, right? Chuya came to save him, right? And give him the antidote, or he got the antidote because he got punched or headbutted or something. And then Dazai said, I only saw up to this point. We need it's all up to Atsushi now, right? So I feel like there's a limit to that observation or that deduction. But when Rampo came back, like from being disappeared, right? When he came back, he was just like, oh, it's what I thought. And then he started eating again, right? So Rampo saw everything from the beginning. He's one step better than Dazai in observation, so that's why Dazai still goes to him. Just that final step, he goes to Rampo. But if that is out of the calculations, that final step, then right, where it's not just a for sure win anymore. So it it messes with the status quo is what I'm saying. Like it throws a wrench in the gears, right? It throws a wrench in the cogs. But yeah, I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. Cool episode. I love Bungo. That's why I have so many like deep thoughts about Bungo, is because I mean it's great. Oh man. Sorry guys, I'm looking outside. Yep, I'm in Canada and it's a snowstorm warning and there's a lot of snow outside. Anyways, guys, yeah, cool episode. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you're not a manga reader, because manga readers already know. But if you're an anime watcher like me, let me know your thoughts. Am I too far? Am I like overthinking, or am I not thinking too much? We could have a combo. Anyways, yeah, this is the end of the reaction. If you like this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. It'll really help our community grow, and hit that notification bell button so you're notified whenever I upload. Guys, I'm so happy that we're back with Bungo, four episodes in. Um, yeah, the last three episodes, yeah, it was Bungo. But I feel like being back in present time, uh, like it really puts you in the like in the space or in the realm, like this is Bungo. Like let's go. Like I am ready to see our mains. I'm ready to see how the story progresses, especially with Fyodor. I was glad to see how it all started. But yeah, now we're in it, guys. Now we're in the main story or the main timeline. So let's just get it, man. I'm so excited for next week. Anyways, guys, it's been your boy Dark Green Poo, and I'm out this bitch. Later.